Alright, what's up guys? My name is Zach and today I am driving a 1999 Mazda Miata NB. Up front is a 1.8 liter inline 4 and down below is a 5-speed manual transmission. Now I am super excited to be driving this here NB for two reasons. First of all, it's a Sunday morning and I'm in a Miata and it's still warm out, so that's always a big plus. But the second reason, and the more important reason, is the fact that this has the hard S package from Mazda. So we'll be getting into that after a quick little break. But before we get on with the rest of the video, if you are interested in helping out the channel, there are some links in the description below for some products that go towards helping the channel. There is a suction cup license plate from Con Plates. There is a fixed OBD2 Bluetooth sensor to help diagnose your car issues, and there is Cash for Cars that helps you sell your vehicle quickly. Again, if you'd like to help out the channel, please click the links in the description below. Let's get on with the video. So let's talk about the Hard S package. What is it? Well, it's a factory package offered from Mazda. What comes in the package is Bilstein shocks, a larger rear sway bar, a strut tower brace in the engine bay, and a Torsen limited slip differential at the back of the car. That makes this car absolutely autocross ready. If you're into that sort of thing, tight, nimble driving, not a whole lot of powerful driving, but handling, this car is set up perfect for you. And now you might be thinking, Zach, you can just go out to the store and just buy those parts. Why is it so important that you find a Hard S package? Well, if you go out to the store and buy your parts, they're not gonna come with a sticker saying Hard S in the passenger side door jamb. That sticker is actually more important than you might think, because in a lot of autocross or SCCA events or whatever it might be, they normally have a street class which is very, very strict on what modifications you can do. Those classes are meant to keep mostly factory equipment in cars, minus of course a couple of safety features, but the whole point is to keep street cars, factory street cars. And so this Miata came with those factory good parts, so you could still run in those street classes, but you have an advantage. You have that edge, you have a little bit better handling than the competition in a regular NB. The 99 Hard S package is also very desirable because this is one of the lightest years for the NB Miata, since you could option it without air conditioning and without cruise control and things like that. And so that's what makes this car so special. The Hard S package is basically a factory autocross package, which it's pretty cool. Let's get back to that 1.8 liter under the hood. It's a BP engine that makes about 140-ish horsepower, but this is non-VVTi. So later NB Miatas of this generation actually came with VVTi or variable valve timing engines. This is not that. This is an NB1. This is the first year of the NB, so I'm stuck with the non-VVTi, which honestly doesn't really bother me. Like I said, paired to a 5-speed manual transmission. This manual has been really well kept. When you put it into gear, it sounds like you're racking a rifle. I love that click. And I mean, come on, guys. Like I said, rear wheel drive, and it has that Torsen limited slip differential, which is fantastic. So let's do a quick run through of the interior. In front of me, I have 5 white-faced gauges. On the far left is my fuel. Then I have my tachometer, I have my oil pressure in the center, speedometer on the right, and coolant temperature at the far right. Now, the steering wheel is actually a Nardi steering wheel, which is fantastic. Nardi is their own standalone company. They make really cool wheels and shift knobs, and Mazda utilized their products for quite some time throughout the late 90s and early 2000s. Here's a CYM yellow FD with a Nardi steering wheel as well. To the left of me, I just have my gauge dimmer switch, and on the door, I just have my crank for the windows. Again, nice that this car comes with crank windows because it saves the weight of power windows. And believe me, after carrying my power windowed RX-7 doors into my basement, I can tell you, they're very heavy. Moving into the center, I do have 2 climate control vents and my hazard switch. And then I have an aftermarket radio because, of course, every radio from the late 90s was pretty garbage. I have a little double din tray here, and then I do have my climate controls. This car does have factory air conditioning, which is very nice. And I get my passenger airbag settings and cigarette lighter. The shifter itself looks and feels great. Like I said, it's like racking a rifle. I absolutely love the feeling of it. Very tight, very nimble. It's all in the flick of the wrist, and I love that feeling. To the right of that, I do have an extra cup holder. This is not a factory cup holder. However, it does indeed fit the big friggin' bottle. So I can't give the NB Miata a pass. However, I can give Steve's 99 Miata a pass for the big friggin' bottle. Down below the shifter, I do have a little ashtray, very, very 90s here. And I have a dead panel for where my power windows would sit. I do also have a nice center console with an added pad on top for a little bit extra comfort, and that's really it. The seats are the stock NB Miata seats. The Hard S package does not really change the seats or anything in the interior at all. So they're nice and comfortable, and they are big guy friendly. I'm 5'11", and I fit pretty fine in this car. However, as I tell everyone who comments on the videos, oh, will I fit in this Miata? Please try to find someone that has one, because everyone's different. It's not really a height thing, it's a torso length to leg length ratio issue, if that makes sense. We don't have back seats, but we'll take a quick look at the trunk. So around the back of the 99 Mazda Miata, we'll pop the trunk here. And yeah, to be expected, not a whole lot of space here. I'll try to get the camera to focus. It's really harsh light here in the morning, but not a whole lot of space. However, a big difference between this and the NA Miata is the NA Miata has a giant spare tire right here. So this is a little bit more storage friendly. I don't know if there's more cubic feet or whatnot, but actually you can lay stuff a lot flatter because there's no spare tire impeding that. However, I do get a spare tire down below, which is very nice. So it's a lot shallower than the NA Miata, but a lot more practical. Just because something might have larger volume doesn't mean it's better for storage. So very, very nice here in the NB Miata. Nothing really too crazy, but you got to talk about it. Now we got to talk about the looks, and a couple of things to note here. First of all, I love this green color. It's not officially known as British Racing Green. The NA Miata came in British Racing Green. This is actually a slightly different green. However, it's not far off at all, and it does have the gold wheels. Now, the gold wheels are not factory. The owner, Steve, actually painted them. Let's get to my final thoughts here on the NB Miata with the Hard S package. My hope with this video is not to be repetitive and show you guys yet another NB or NA Miata. I've reviewed a lot of them on the channel, and I don't really tend to enjoy repetition. However, I thought it was important to show you guys this car and even tell you that the Hard S package is available, that it even exists. Before Steve talking to me and offering his car up for me to review, I had no idea the Hard S package existed, or the significance and importance of the Hard S package when it comes to autocrossing. So, if you're looking for a Miata or you're into Miatas, you want to buy another one, start seeking out the Hard S package. Some dead giveaways are, of course, the Bilstein shocks and the strut tower brace, but the biggest thing is going to be that sticker in the passenger side door well. It's going to say Hard S. That's the ticket. That's what we're looking for. Steve spent almost 2 years looking for this car because he wanted the Hard S package. It's very important when it comes to autocrossing, and I think it really truly is worth seeking out to give you that competitive edge over your peers. And it's always just cool to be driving something so unique and different and something rare, something you don't see all the time. Now, next time I'm out to eat with my friends or heck, out at Black Hawk Raceway and someone says, oh, what's a Hard S package? I can tell them. And hopefully now you can too. It's all about sharing the knowledge, baby. Sharing the love of the Miata. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Huge thank you to Steve for letting me take out his NB Miata. This is absolutely awesome. Such a great car, really, really cool car, and such a cool package that I didn't even know existed. So huge thank you to him, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to rate the video, comment on the video, and subscribe if you really liked it. Take care, guys.